monthly. Dissenters to be detained as enemy belligerents. PrisonPlanet.com. Since the establishment media is convinced that the Tea Party members, 9/11 truthers, libertarians, Ron Paul supporters, and basically anyone with a dissenting political opinion is a likely domestic terrorist, they should be celebrating the fact that a new bill would allow the government to detain such people as enemy belligerents indefinitely and without trial based on their suspected activity. That's a quote. Suspected. No trial, no nothing, suspected. No habeas corpus, no nothing. The enemy belligerent interrogation detention, that means torture. The enemy belligerent interrogation detention and prosecution act of 2010, introduced by Senators John McCain and Joseph Lieberman on Thursday with little fanfare, sets out a comprehensive policy for detention, interrogation, and trial of suspected enemy belligerents who are believed to engage in hostile activities against the United States by belligerents who are believed to have engaged. And it goes on, requiring these individuals to be held in military custody, interrogated for their intelligence value, and not provided with Miranda warning, writes the Atlantic's Mark Ambinder. Read the full text of the bill here, PDF. The bill does not distinguish between U.S. citizens and non-citizens, and states that suspected belligerents who are considered a high-value detainee shall not be provided with Miranda warning. A person considered a high-value detainee if they fulfill one of the following criteria. Here's the key. 1, pose a threat of an attack on civilian or civilian facilities when the U.S. or U.S. facilities abroad. 2, poses a threat to U.S. military personnel or U.S. military facilities. 3, potential intelligence value for any reason. Any potential value, they grab you. 4, is a member of Al-Qaeda or a terrorist group affiliated with Al-Qaeda. And here's the key. 5, such other matters as the president considers appropriate. The president is the Fuhrer. He is God. And they go on to say this will be used against the American people, and that's how it's written. And now they say they already have Viper teams, TSA, Homeland Security, all over the country running checkpoints with regular Army and Marines. Now they're saying that they're just going to pull you out of your car when you're going to the mall and run you through these machines. And, oh, where'd Alex go? Well, the machine said he was a terrorist. Total fraud. That machine is now your jury.
Is garlic the absolute best defense against the threat of bacterial and viral pandemics? No. The answer is Ali C from yourallystore.com. Ali C was developed by a British chemist who found a way to stabilize the allicin in garlic and incorporate it into his flagship product, Ali C. It's the strongest and safest antibiotic known to man. Ali C makes garlic supplements obsolete. Get Ali C today from yourallystore.com. That's yourallistore.com. Yourallystore.com. No home should be without Ali C.
Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold IRAs? They've been available since 1986, yet the financial industry won't recognize the value of gold for your retirement. Gold has outperformed paper investments, yet no word about IRAs. If you would like to have gold for your retirement, call 800-686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low returns. Call 800-686-2237. Secure your future and call 1-800-686-2237.
We are now in 2010. Change is the buzzword. Politics are changing in the negative direction. How about positive change? Thousands of customers have experienced positive change. Yes, thousands. How? By logging on to GetTheTea.com. Thousands of people have lost weight or felt better or experienced extra energy just by drinking Life Change Tea. That's why they called it Life Change Tea, because it changes your life for the positive. Life Change Tea's natural ingredients go to work on your body, cleansing harmful chemicals and toxins from your system, which makes you fat and lethargic. Do you want a life change? Log on and join the thousands. GetTheTea.com. That's GetTheTea.com. Oh, and by the way, it tastes great. So call us right now, 928-308-0408. That's 928-308-0408. Life Change Tea is a proud member of the Better Business Bureau.
Hundreds of nations have fallen to tyranny in the last century alone. This is our last chance to not relive history.
As we're finishing off this agenda, they'll be pulling the rug from underneath Americans at home.
We have tremendous influence on our president and Congress, And they really are calling the shots.
I think it's incumbent upon all of us as American citizens to pay attention.
Fall of the Republic identifies the enemies of our nation, the criminal offshore cartel, hell-bent on destroying sovereignty, and on its ashes constructing world government.
Tim Geithner, Bernanke, they're arsonists. They're asking for more matches. And the Congress is saying, who do we make the check out to?
Today, it seems like nobody does care. And right now in Washington, D.C., we have seen a fall of the Republic.
Get your copy of Fall of the Republic on DVD at Infowars.com or watch it online right now in super high quality at prisonplanet.tv.
You may be new to freeze-dried foods. You may have storable food questions. You may want to buy your freeze-dried foods from a very reputable company and not go broke in the process. Welcome to the Freeze-Dry Guy. Okay, actually, we're more than just one guy. We're a California-based company that's been serving our U.S. military and other government agencies with the finest in freeze-dried storable foods and emergency rations since 1970. See all about us at freezedryguy.com. With Freeze-Dry Guy freeze-dried foods, you can and will be ready for just about any unexpected crisis. Freeze-Dry Guy foods are delicious, require little preparation, and will taste just as fresh decades from now as they do today. Just add hot water and serve. Backpackers consistently rate us #1 year after year as the best tasting and ease of preparation. Isn't that what you want for your family? Visit freezedryguy.com or call 866-404-FOOD. That's 866-404-3663 or go to freezedryguy.com. Freeze-Dry Guy, the best you can buy.
I say I shot the sheriff.
Webster Tarpley coming up in 15 minutes to go over a brief history of previous patsies where it's confirmed to be government staged. This is what they do. So they've introduced a bill that has a good chance of passing that says American citizens for any potential intelligence value can be secretly arrested, tortured, or for such other matters as the president considers appropriate. Now, the Enemy Combatant Act said the same thing, but this is even more expansive. Simultaneously, it's finally in Wired Magazine and even the Wall Street Journal, headline, Cybersecurity, the end of the free internet. Another headline, Cybersecurity enacts the end of the open internet. I mean, this is really happening. They're really saying the end of free speech. They're really saying we'll secretly arrest you. They really have legislation to publicly open the FEMA camps, the National Emergency Centers Act. They really have all these executive orders on the books. The foreign banks are really robbing us. Our criminal government does nothing but put dictatorships and corrupt regimes in worldwide. This isn't the American government. And a lot of people in government are concerned as well, but all of us have to have our voices heard and stop just attacking the Republicans or the Democrats. They're a bunch of puppets. We have to go after the bankers. Now, listen. License plate reading cameras are scanning everywhere you go. Your cell phones are tracking you. They admit that the federal government and Google, not just public schools, are watching you on the cameras and microphones built into all the new computers. That's now admitted. It's now admitted for 37 years. All babies at birth have their blood taken. It's given to the Pentagon for bioweapons research illegally. I told you that 14 years ago. It's now all over the news. See, they just do whatever they want. They put out fake Al-Qaeda videos. They stage terror attacks. They're completely criminal. They stole $28 trillion and won't tell Congress where it went. $28 trillion, not $784 billion. Now, I'm going to go out to break with part of this 6-minute clip. It's in the article Paul Watson wrote to Centers to be Detained as Enemy Belligerents. There's another Homeland Security thing they're looking at, another video, where they want everybody to wear taser bracelets, everyone that gets on a plane. It's not enough to naked body record you. There's no end. This is pure tyranny. Now, here they are in a Homeland Security video talking about these mobile vans they've got, these big mobile 18-wheeler trailers, where they body scan you, brain scan you to see if you're lying. And these are now showing up in America. Think of a science fiction movie where there's mobile brain scanning vans because there's terrorists, but they leave the borders wide open. And every time there's a real terrorist and they're going to stop him, the State Department's ordered by the CIA to let the underwear bomber on the plane. It's mainstream news and gets no attention. Let's go ahead and go to this video. Oh, happy, calm music. Homeland Security. Notice how they do it real calm. Everything's fine, slaves. Get on the trains. Get on the wagons.
Under the Future Attribute Screening Technologies, or FAST program, The Department of Homeland Security is developing innovative physiological and behavioral screening technologies to streamline the screening process at security checkpoints. In support of this program, Battelle has partnered with...
See, first they're going to first you take your shoes off, you get asked questions, you take your belt off, you get searched. They're admitting like dog training in the airport, then they do it nationwide. Then it's naked body scans. Then they're talking about body x-rays. Then it's brain scanners. It's being asked questions. It's being prodded. It's secret police everywhere. They're already doing this in England 3 years ago. They have mobile trucks doing it. Do you understand how evil this government is? See, they know